Guys, stop dwelling on the past. Stop thinking about how you could have done something different. Stop thinking about how you wish you could have got that person back in your life, whether it was your fault or their fault. Stop thinking about that. You are blocking your blessings that are trying to come your way by being stuck in the past. And that's what I want to talk about today, is so many people now, and well, not even just now, just in the beginning of time, there's so many people that are worried about what happened in the past. There's so many people that are worried about, man, I wish I would have done this differently with this person. I wish this person was still in my life, or I wish I could have gotten that job if I would have done this right, etc., etc. Stop worrying about that and worry about now. Worry about your future. I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about here. So there was a girl not too long ago that liked a lot, right? But her attitude was very, very off-kiltered. And what I mean by that is you could tell she went through a lot of pain in her life. Went through a lot of problems. And I won't go into the specifics about what they were, but they were there, right? And unfortunately, they let those things get in the way of what was going on in the moment, right? And effectively blocking something that could have been great. And then, you know, that's just one example, but people do this all the time. Like, let's say I'll stay on the same, wavelength. If I am meeting somebody for the first time, right? Like a girl, for example. And I'm sitting there thinking about the one that I tried to get before. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I still had her. I wish I this. I wish I that. You'll never truly be able to make peace with it and move on and learn, right? There's a difference between dwelling on the past and making it a negative thing compared to, okay, I did do this wrong, but guess what? I'm going to take that, learn that lesson, and move on. And I'm going to do better. There's a difference between those two. And a lot of people just don't understand how to manage that in their life. And we'll use the example I was bringing up a while ago. With them, they had a lot of problems in the family, had a lot of problems with siblings, and they let it affect their whole life. Who they had in their life, what they accepted and didn't accept. And you end up just destroying so many blessings you have the possibility of gaining by sitting there and dwelling. Guys, life moves on with or without you. You can sit on that chair and think, you know what, I'm not going to do anything. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm sad. I'm depressed. I can't do it, right? You can sit there and you can do that if you want to, but understand life will move on without you. And ultimately, here's the truth. Besides maybe your parents and maybe the rest of your family, your actual immediate family, nobody cares. Nobody truly cares. People are going to move on with their life. People are going to go have fun. People got other problems to attend to. And that's reality. So if you're not going to do it for yourself, you're not going to try and get back on track from that past mistake maybe you made, or you're stuck on that girl, or you're stuck on that job opportunity you blew, you'll never be able to get out of the hole because you would have dug that hole so deep. You can't escape it anymore. You can't. I see people in their 40s and 50s that have had this mindset their entire lives and didn't change it. And unfortunately for them, they don't have the strength to get out of that hole anymore. They're stuck in their ways. and they didn't take action. They decided to just sit there as the world went by them, as life goes by them. And now you can't change it. It's too late for 95% of people unless something miraculous happens. But most of the time, for the average person, if you let that timeline go by where you have your strength, you have your youth, and you don't do anything about it, and you decide to just sit there and feel sorry for yourself, you'll never be able to come back from it. And like I said a while ago, unfortunately, besides maybe your family that is immediate, nobody really cares. Nobody does. You have to care about yourself. You have to take care of yourself. If you don't do it, nobody else is going to. And ultimately, nobody really cares if you do or not, like I said. So I want you to stop living in the past. Start planning for the future. Start thinking of little ways you can get better. Whether that be through faith, whether that be through physical fitness, whether that be working harder in your career. There's so many things you can do. It's all in the palm of your hand. It's all up to you to choose what to do. Do not, and I mean it, do not let the past keep you from receiving your blessing and getting what you deserve.